Welcome back to Good and Crazy News, y'all. Oh my God. Y'all know that was my girl Brittney Spears with more. And apparently, Duane needed to be given more too. Welcome back. Y'all, guess what? I got to get into these stories, y'all. Oh my God. It's so much going on. Jesus Christ. The reason why I played Brittney Spears Gimmie is because apparently Duane Martin was being given more by Will Smith. Now, guess what? This is not even a story. I don't even want to talk about this. As a matter of fact, I'm not talking about it at all. The one thing I will say though is, hold up, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay. The one thing I will say is, this is not a story. I don't even want to talk about this. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to talk about this. It says, as if Will Smith hasn't taken enough hits to his image following the Jada Pinkett Smith explosive book Worthy over slapping Chris Rock in 2022. Now, a former friend and assistant has unleashed new zingers aimed at the Oscar winner and Men in Black star. Child, with friends like this, why you need enemies? And guess whose name is wound up in this again? Tasha K. She's doing the most lately. She's being sued by R. Kelly. Girl, what is your tea? Doing an interview with Tasha K on her podcast, Unwind with Tasha K, brother Bilaal explained that he accidentally walked in on Will Smith and fellow actor Duane Martin having sex on a set of a movie or whatever. I don't believe this story to save my life, but if they was having sex, that's not even the story. The story is Tisha Campbell and Jada Pinkett is the story why they're being cheated on by their men. I'm not going to sit up here and babble against Will Smith and Duane Martin for having sex, because if that's what they want to do, that's what they need to do. But they need to realize that they were in a relationship at the time. Oh my God. Brother Bilaal says, I opened the door to Duane's dressing room because I had the keys. And that's when I see Duane having anal sex with Will, Brother Bilaal told the YouTuber. It was on a couch, and Will was bent over the couch, and Duane was standing up, killing him. I mean, murdering that pussy. Y'all, oh my God. Like, are y'all serious? Are you serious, Brother Bilaal? You know what this sounds like? This sounds like they didn't want you in the group no more, and now you ass burnt and want to take it out on Will. And Tasha K, what's the end game for you with this? What is it? I need to know. Because you are doing the most. You done been sued by Cardi B, you're being sued by R. Kelly, and now you got this. This man, Bilaal, might end up even being sued by Will, but he probably don't even have no money to pay Will because you can't squeeze blood out of a turnip. And Tasha K, guess what? I'm tired of slamming your ass. But guess what? Bye, Brother Bilaal. Bye, Tasha K. Bye, Will Smith. Bye, Jada. And I'm not going to slam Tisha Campbell, but you get the drift of what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Y'all, why is Keisha Night-Pulliam in the news today? Auto slam. Nobody cares. You just try to make sure you keep getting your Bill Cosby family, whatever that show, Cosby Show checks. The U.S. Army is to overturn century-old convictions of 110 Black soldiers. This comes from the Houston AP. The U.S. Army is overturning the convictions of 110 Black soldiers, 19 who were executed for a mutiny at Houston military camp a century ago. An effort to atone for imposing harsh punishments linked to Jim Crow era racism. So you mean to tell me I got to go serve my country in a war or whatever, come back home to Houston and end up being convicted for what? I don't know. It says U.S. Army officials announced the historic reversal Monday during a ceremony honoring the regiment known as the Buffalo Soldiers. Wow, that's the Buffalo Soldiers? I didn't know that. You know, I think that one of the reggae artists, I want to say is Bob Marley. They have a song, Buffalo Soldiers. Rastas. I think that has something to do with this. The Buffalo Soldiers, who had been sent to Houston in 1917 during World War I to guard a military training facility, clashes arose between the regiment and the white police officers and civilians, and 19 people were killed. Quote, we cannot change the past. However, this decision provides the Army and American people an opportunity to learn from this difficult moment in our history. Undersecretary of Arms Gabe Carmelio said in a statement. Y'all know what? I'm so tired of all of these stories where we have to listen to what black people been through in this country over and 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 over again. Can y'all stop, please? Thank you, U.S. Army, for finally doing the right thing. Y'all, the stock market is out of control today. The S&P 500 was up 84 points. The Dow was up, I think, almost 500 points today. They're trying to curb inflation. Please curb inflation. Okay? Buy stock market. Y'all, oh, wait. Guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for men's gossip. That was really quick. Like, those are like 3 stories. And now all of a sudden we have men's gossip. Oh God. Deion Sanders quickly dismisses Texas A&M speculation, talking about I'm good. Now, why? Y'all know anytime something goes on with the ESPN or somebody, y'all know Big Mouth Stephen A. Smith got something to do with it. The Colorado head coach was asked during his news conference about ESPN host Stephen A. Smith desire for Sanders to be considered as the Aggies' new head coach. A&M fired Jimbo Fisher on Sunday despite a guaranteed buyout of over $75 million. In response to the question, Sanders says he's only interested in being Washington State. Now, here we go with all the quotes and stuff, because y'all know Deion Sanders is not one to mince his words. He ain't scared of nobody. And y'all know Stephen A. Smith, big mouth, is always sitting right there ready to stir up some mess. Here goes Deion Sanders. You know, I want to win. I want to win a game. So you think I really sit down and think about that kind of stuff, Sanders said? Like, what strikes me about that, about myself, that you guys really think I sit down and say, yeah, Stephen A. Smith says, come on. And then Deion Sanders goes, I'm good. We've got to win. Let's focus on this week. Let's play on Friday so we lose a day of practice, so we got to stay in focus. Stephen A. Smith, I'm going to need you to sit down, okay? And you might need some Rustylane too. Well, I need it too, but you know, that's the pot calling the kettle black. By Deion Sanders. As a matter of fact, it's not even by Deion Sanders. It's by Stephen A. Smith. Y'all, Shot Daddy. That's his name, what they call him, right? Steph Curry. They call him Shot Daddy. Is that it? Aki Nation, is that the name that they call him, Shot Daddy? Is currently sidelined with knee soreness. Reportedly has a sprained knee in his right knee. Y'all know I always get discombobulated when it comes to sports, because y'all know I really don't watch this shit. I'm just reporting it for y'all. Oh, goodness. The Warriors listed him as out for the game, while the Athletics Sham reports that Curry is believed to have sustained a right knee sprain. A timeline for his return isn't clear, but reports that the injury isn't expected to sideline Curry for long. He'll undergo further evaluation to confirm the nature of the injury and a timeline. Curry is believed to have sustained the injury during Sunday's loss to Minnesota Timberwolves. You know what? This sounds like gamesmanship to me. Because one time I was watching Venus, she had a an interview with somebody, and it was like, girl, so we playing tennis, now I'm up on you a point, and then she goes, oh, I just hurt my wrist. Gamesmanship. So I don't even believe that he's really actually injured. This is an excuse for why he lost to Minnesota. He fell hard on his right knee in a drive to the basket in the fourth quarter. Guess what? We all want you to get better, Steph Curry. We love you, but we don't like your wife. Bye, Steph. Y'all, Terrance Crawford, the boxing champion, is in the news. It says here, Terrance Crawford no longer undisputed welterweight champion after IBF strips his title. The boxer was stripped of his IBF welterweight title Thursday for failing to face mandatory challenger Jerome Boots Ennis, according to ESPN. The organization's ratings are already updated with Ennis as its new welterweight champion. Now, you know what? I wish I had the boxing guru himself, Dr. Jermaine Insane, in here to talk about it, because you know he knows everything boxing. Crawford, who is still the WBA, WBC, and WBO welterweight champion, unified the belts in July with his dominant win over rival Errol Spence Jr., a night that cemented him as #1 pound-for-pound boxer in the world. After becoming the undisputed champion, Crawford was ordered by the IBF to face Ennis, who defeated Kareem in January for the IBF interim welterweight title and defended the belt against Romain Villa in July. Unfortunately, Crawford was contractually obligated to give Spence a rematch after the latter activated a rematch clause. Now, don't ask me what that means. Jermaine ain't in here to explain all that. But anyway, bye, Terrance Crawford. I wish you would have kept your belt, though. Y'all, this is going to be super short show tonight. Naomi Osaka from the tennis world to officially make a return to tennis at Brisbane International ahead of the 2024 Australian Open. Auto slam. And guess what, y'all? That's the end of men's gossip. Oh my goodness, y'all. I told y'all this show gonna be short today. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. Y'all, tens of thousands of supporters of Israel rally in Washington and they cried never again. Now I've seen the video. The video looks like the Martin Luther King speech, I Have a Dream speech down to the Washington, D.C. It's a lot of people down there. It says the March for Israel offered a resounding and bipartisan endorsement of one of America's closest allies as criticism has intensified over Israel's offense in Gaza. Y'all, I don't know if y'all been watching the news or whatever, but the images from Gaza are horrific and scary as hell. I don't see why anybody would want to do any type of rally in Washington, D.C. or anywhere else. I had to be careful with my words here because the Israelis have the right to defend themselves, but what's going on in Gaza? And if you notice in the news, they never call Gaza Palestine. Now, Hillary Clinton got on the news the other day and said that they gave Palestine the chance to have a two state whatever, but they declined it. So I don't know. This is none of my business. It says, overlooking a sea of Israeli and U.S. flags, the top Democrats in Congress, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, well, you know, and House Democratic Leader Hakeem Jeffries came together on the stage with Republicans Mike Johnson, the House Speaker, and Senator Joni Ernst of Iowa. They joined hands as Schumer chanted, "We stand with Israel." Now, y'all can stand with Israel all y'all want to, and I want y'all to stand with Israel. What's happening over there is a mess. by Israel. Y'all, oh my goodness. U.S. childhood vaccination exemptions have reached their highest level ever. More parents are questioning the routine child vaccinations that they used to automatically accept, an effect on the political scheme that emerged during the pandemic around 2019, vaccines experts say. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Y'all parents out here that's not giving y'all kids their vaccines, I'm about to blow y'all minds right now. Number of measles cases reported year by year. There was 667 in 2004, 1,274 in 2019. But y'all didn't want y'all kids to get vaccinated, right? Keep your kids at home. Even though more kids were given exemptions, the national vaccination rate held steady at 93% for kindergartners. Got their required shots for the 22-2023 school year, the same as the year before. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention said in a report Thursday, the rate was 95% in the years before the COVID-19 pandemic. Reported mumps cases year by year. This is outrageous. It says here this comes from the CDC. We've had over 6,000 cases of mumps year over year because y'all don't want to get vaccinated. If you don't want, now I do understand that some parents don't want to get their kids vaccinated. Hello? Don't want to get their kids vaccinated because they think they might be too young. Because I hear a lot of people say there's other complications that come with that. But at some point, you got to get over that. For real, though. Come on, America. We got to do better. By parents of non-vaccinated kids. And the final story for tonight is our Black History moment. A name you probably never heard before, Janice Bryant Howroyd. She's one of the richest Black people in America. Though not well known to the public, Janice Bryant Howroyd is one of the most successful female Black entrepreneurs in the United States. She graduated from North Carolina State in 1976. She's the founder and CEO of Act One Group, a company that does $1 billion in revenue. The company provides procurement, workforce management, and employment solutions to a variety of companies and government agencies. Government agencies. That means she's down to the SBA. She got her 8A, and she's cashing government checks. It was founded in 1978 and operates in 19 countries worldwide. Honey, I looked at her picture. I thought this was going to print in color, but it didn't. But baby, when I look at her picture, honey, it's sickening, and she looks like money. Go ahead, Janice. Now, you look sickening, girl. Howard started the company with just $1,500 and promoted it through word of mouth in the early days. Her net worth is estimated around $435 million. Thank you, Janice. You are so sickening, girl. Oh, my goodness. And guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for Boom the Kim K Slam. I don't even know if this show has been 10 minutes. Like, is it 10 minutes? I don't know. I can actually, y'all let me know something. That don't get a slam. This don't get a slam. Guess what, y'all? Stephen A. Smith, you get Kid K slam today for spreading rumors about Deion Sanders going to Texas A&M, and you don't have no proof to back it up. Bye. Oh, my goodness. Whoever this is reporting on Steph Curry reportedly having an injury. He ain't nothing wrong with him. Bye, y'all. He just don't want to admit that he lost to the Warriors the other night. I'm slamming the IBF for taking Terrance Crawford's welterweight title. Y'all dead ass wrong for that, because guess what? Jermaine told me that all y'all want to do is let the Mexicans win. I don't know how true that is, but bye, IBF. Naomi Osaka, you getting Kim K Slam until you win a match. Bye, girl. I don't know if I should Kim K slam this one, but I'm about to slam it anyway. I'm slamming all y'all marches for Israel down to the Washington, D.C. and not doing nothing for nobody else. Oh, this is one of the child abduction things. Bye, y'all. Now, this is what Nick said, that nobody looks at this and nobody's going to look for the kids. It says child abduction in Wilma, Texas. 2017 Chevrolet Tahoe, Texas plate KVZ 1194. If the victim is a 10-year-old Hispanic male, Ian Aguilar, who was seen wearing unknown clothing. The suspect is 38-year-old white male, Juan Aguilera Cano. That's not a white man. That's a Latino. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all need to stop with all of this, turning Latinos white and everything like that. But guess what? If you want to register to vote, you can go to your election office in the city that you live in. And guess what? I'll see y'all next time. Bye.